Retailers say that those who modify e-scooters in Singapore to get around the footpath ban, they risk flouting the law. The Land Transport Authority has called vendors offering such services irresponsible and will take enforcement action.
In the meantime, shops say they are bringing e-bicycle models more suited for food delivery to prepare for increased demand from riders affected by the ban. Geraldine Yap with more.
Some e-scooter riders have been trying to get around a footpath ban announced last week, from riding them on grass patches and drain covers to trying to modify devices into electric bicycles and personal mobility aids or PMAs. For about $500, this carousel retailer says it can turn an e-scooter into a PMA by simply adding a third wheel and capping the device speed to 10 kilometers per hour. E-scooter retailers say it's easy to do alterations, but those who do so risk breaking the law.
The law also states quite clearly that PMA is a mobility device that is actually designed for elderly or person who has difficulties in motion. So when you actually modify an e-scooter to become a PMA, you will be challenged. Is this e-scooter originally designed for an elderly? If the answer is no, then basically you don't meet the requirements of a PMA.
Retailers also say an e-scooter can be fashioned into an e-bike. It's a slightly more complicated process, but that still doesn't make it legal in Singapore.
The authorities actually requires e-bike to be type approved by LTA. It must meet certain certifications and it must be affixed with an orange seal. So when you actually modify an e-scooter to become an e-bike, you're basically having an illegal e-bike.
The Land Transport Authority adds that modifying e-scooters will compromise their electrical and structural integrity. It will also make safety certifications invalid. In the meantime, some shops are anticipating demand from food delivery riders affected by the ban. They are bringing in e-bikes more suited for making deliveries, which are typically sturdier and have bigger wheels and a bracket to hold items.
When we want something to be stable, it has to be heavy. Generally overseas, the bikes for food deliveries, they are about 30 plus kg because of the big wheels, the brackets and the material for it. It has to be really robust, so it adds on to the weight.
But such e-bikes may not meet Singapore laws, which state that they must not be heavier than 20 kilograms. And it could take about 3 to 6 months before retailers can sell these, as every new model has to be certified and approved for use in Singapore.